This is Oball, a toy that is often recommended for babies from 0 to 6 months. But is it really a must-have for your baby? To help you answer this question, today I'll do an in-depth review of Oball. I'll look into how well it's made and how suited it is for your baby's development. Here are 3 main types of questions that you may want to know about Oball. The first one is suitability-related ones. For example, is it easy for babies to grip with their small hands? What age range of babies is it suitable for? Is it heavy? Can babies easily pick it up? The second type of question is safety. Is it safe for babies if they put it in their mouths? And finally, usage. How can the Oball be used to promote a baby's development? How should it be cleaned? Can it be sanitized with disinfectant? These are super useful information for you to make an informed buying decision. In today's video, I'll go through these questions one by one. In addition, because many parents are concerned about the safety of toys, at the end of this video, I'll also be introducing a comprehensive safety checklist for any toy you buy. Hi, my name is Joy. As someone who comes from a big extended family with lots of siblings and cousins, I had so many opportunities to observe and play with kids. Not only do I love playing with them, I also love buying them all sorts of toys and presents. During this process, I noticed that the toy market offers so many options, and making a choice can be quite daunting. Additionally, once you bring the toys home, it's not always clear how to make the best out of them. This, combined with my passion for research, motivated me to spend a great deal of time researching and trying different toys. And as a teacher, I love sharing knowledge with everyone. This is why I launched this channel, hoping to assist you in choosing and making the best out of toys for your baby's development. First of all, let's have a look at some background information about Oball. The Oball is part of the Bright Start brand, which is a subsidiary of Kids2, a company that was founded back in 1969, so they've been in the toy business for over 50 years now. And if you check out some online shopping websites like Amazon, you'll likely notice that the Oball consistently ranks high in terms of sales. Let's start by examining the Oball. Its packaging is quite simple. There's only this plastic bag. Inside the bag is a small ball in blue, green and yellow. You can find other color combinations on Amazon. Now let's consider its size and weight for a moment. It's roughly the size of an adult's palm, and it's remarkably lightweight. The Oball weighs just over 20 grams without its packaging. Generally, a newborn baby has a grip strength of about 900 grams per hand, which means that even infants can easily handle Oball. Now let's see how the Oball is designed to suit the baby's needs and development. As babies develop the ability to grasp different objects with their hands, they naturally look for things they can hold, push and pull. This involves the coordination of hand-eye movement. Through exploration and practice within their environment, babies generally master this skill around the age of 6 months. This ball is designed to have hollow spaces, making it incredibly easy for babies to hold on to. They can also grip it from any angle as it's round. Babies often begin to experiment with grabbing the ball, throwing it and retrieving it, all while expressing their delight. As they grow a little bit older, babies refine their fine motor skills, learning to transfer objects from one hand to another. After gaining the ability to grasp the Oball, babies often enjoy exploring it by placing it in their mouths. This is a natural part of a baby's learning process, and parents need not worry. The Oball is made from BPA-free plastic, making it safe for mouthing. Just remember to keep it clean. The Oball also has impressive elasticity, allowing it to be stretched and compressed without any issue. Even when pressed down to flat, it quickly bounces back, making it ideal for activities that promote coordination and control. Whenever you're buying toys for your babies, it's important to have an understanding of your baby's developmental stage so that you can select toys that cater to their capabilities. Otherwise, your baby might end up feeling frustrated or uninterested. So it's safe to conclude that the Oball is an excellent choice for babies to engage in active play and manipulative play. In order to facilitate the comprehensive growth of your baby, It's essential to understand how to use toys to interact and play with your babies. So today we have this Oball. Now I'll show you some ideas how you can use Oball to interact and play with babies, promoting their physical and mental development. Starting around 6 weeks of age, babies will happily fix their gaze on objects moving slowly through the air. This is where Oball's color contrast proves useful in grabbing a baby's attention. To make use of this feature, parents can gently move the Oball in different directions to attract the baby's focus. This will help nurture their ability to concentrate and track moving items. Make sure to position the Oball approximately 8 to 14 inches from the baby's eyes to ensure that it captures their attention effectively. At about 3 months old, babies start taking pleasure in tapping the Oball. Around the age of 4 months, they often reach out to grab the Oball and engage with it. You can offer the Oball to the baby's different hands, encouraging them to practice their grasp. Additionally, many babies enjoy transferring and tossing the Oball between their hands. These activities can help refine the baby's fine motor skills and hand-eye coordination. When you're playing with the baby, they might respond with smiles and even sound. This is when you should respond with positivity. You can smile and converse with the baby, saying things like, "Look over here, the ball is coming, the ball is going, what's this? It's Oball." Such positive responses aid in the baby's learning and overall development. You can tuck fabric strips into the Oball and baby will enjoy pulling them out. Another idea is to introduce gentle obstacles for the baby to navigate while reaching for the Oball, or even roll the Oball around as part of a playful activity. You will see that a simple ball like Oball offers so many possibilities for playtime engagement. I encourage you to explore different ways to interact with your baby. This not only extends the baby's interest in a particular toy, but more importantly, benefit the baby's development. Even small gestures like hugs, gentle touches, and speaking softly to the babies can make them feel the love and attention that you give them. And that is more valuable than any toy you can buy. Now let's dive into the safety aspect of the Oball. I'm sure that toy safety is what all parents care about. While you can rest assured that toys sold in the US through reputable channels such as Amazon generally have to obtain CPC or Children's Product Certificate, there's still occasionally cases of toy recalls, so whenever you buy toys, it's important to check carefully for any signs of risks. To help you with the check, I've developed a comprehensive safety checklist so that you can go through every time you buy toys. This way, you can significantly reduce potential toy safety issues. Remember, safety always comes first. The checklist includes 8 items. Each item will be assessed and marked with either safe or caution label. The first item to check is swallowing risk. Whenever you buy toys, it's important that the smallest detachable parts are larger than a baby's mouth. Although the Oball we have now doesn't pose this type of risk, you might see a rattle version on online shopping websites. Based on information from the Consumer Product Safety Commission, or CPSC, this particular version was recalled in Canada back in 2017 due to concerns about potential breakage, which could result in infants inhaling small balls and causing a choking hazard. Therefore, you should check the CPSC website for recalls or reports related to toys before making a purchase. I'll provide the link in the video description below. Similar products are still being sold, and it's unclear whether manufacturers have made improvements to their products. So if you're thinking of buying a rattle version, it's important to check it carefully for any signs of potential breakage. If you happen to come across a product that's already cracked, it's essential to take appropriate steps. It's also a good idea to assess the risk of breakage for toys with similar designs. Second, you should check the possibility that the toy can drop on your babies and cause harm. Luckily, Oball has really soft material and smooth edges, so even if a baby accidentally drops the Oball onto their face while lying down, it's actually quite safe. Next, check for cutting risk. I've noticed that some consumers on shopping websites raising concerns about certain products having sharp edges that can cut children. However, this one here doesn't have this problem. But after buying similar items, it's worth taking a moment to feel their edges. quality control issue might result in some unexpectedly sharp edges. In that case, you can use some tools at home to sand them down, or you can contact customer support. Furthermore, if you notice that the oboe starts to crack after some use, it's a good idea to replace them, as the broken edge can be quite sharp. The next item to check is choking risk. This toy is generally considered to have a low choking risk. However, it's still important to be mindful of the plastic packaging and keep it well out of a baby's reach. There's a possibility that if a baby accidentally puts it over their head, it could become a choking hazard. Usually, toy manufacturers include warnings on the packaging bags to highlight this. Moreover, it's a good idea to be attentive to where you keep similar packaging bags in your home. Next, check for potential poisoning. This product is crafted from plastic and is free from BPA components, so it's a safe option even if it finds its way into your little one's mouth. However, some consumers have experienced material corrosion and deformation due to improper cleaning or disinfection. When this happens, the chemical composition of the material might alter, potentially leading to toxic effects. As a result, it's advisable to avoid further use for babies in such cases. We'll cover how to effectively clean the oboe safely in the later part of this video. The next item on the safety checklist is fire hazards. The oboe is safe. The primary concern in this area mainly revolves around the possibility of certain toys containing chemical reaction. Next is hearing damage. This product doesn't pose any risk of hearing damage either. During this age, many parents tend to opt for toys that produce sound for their babies. However, it's crucial to be mindful in this regard. Sounds that exceed 70 decibels can potentially cause harm to an infant's developing auditory system. Next, let's check for visual impairment risk. This product is safe. It's worth noting that when it comes to toys, you should be cautious about those that emit light or involve shooting activities. All in all, aside from being mindful about checking the edges of the oboe for any potential sharpness, oboe remains a relatively safe option in other respects. You can follow this framework to assess the safety of the toys you have in your home. Now let's talk about storage. It's a good idea to have a designated box to store toys. Remember to store the toys your baby isn't currently using in this box, rather than leaving them laying around in the crib, as this could be risky for the baby. As a baby gets a little bit older, you can encourage them to start putting their toys away in the toy box. Also, be sure to keep the oboe away from any household pets, as they might find this new toy even more excited than your baby does. Before cleaning any toy, it's always a good idea to read through the manufacturer's cleaning instructions. This can help you avoid accidentally damaging the toy while cleaning due to not being familiar with the materials. When it comes to cleaning the oboe, here's what you can do. Place the oboe in a container and fill it with warm soapy water. Gently use a brush to clean the nooks and crannies of the oboe. Rinse the toy thoroughly under running water. Pat the oboe dry using a cloth. It's recommended to clean it daily, especially since our little ones often put it in their mouths. After cleaning, it's best to let the oboe air dry in a well-ventilated area. Avoid using a hairdryer, as the high heat could cause it to melt. Considering the unique material of the oboe, it's not advisable to use disinfectant or high temperatures for sterilization during cleaning. Doing so might damage the oboe's material. I've noticed comments from parents who try disinfectant and high heat only to have their oboe melt. Many parents might consider using dishwashers or bottle sterilizers, but I also urge caution with this method, as the cleaning agents and high temperature could potentially harm the oboe's material. Alright, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end of this very first video that I uploaded. I hope that our reviews can offer some guidance to all the families out there who care about their little ones' toys and play. If you found this episode helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with your friends and family so that they can have more ideas when picking toys for their kids. And if you have any specific toys you'd like us to review, please drop us a comment. I'll be rolling out new videos every week. Subscribe so you won't miss it. My name is Joy. We'll see you next time.